Puzzle Quest, continuing the series. First and foremost, I know it's been a minute. I kind of laid low just for a brief moment of time. Had to get a few things situated, of course, but we back at it, as y'all well see. So before we get into all the particulars about all that, let's get into what's going on with Marvel Puzzle Quest, shall we? This week, what we got going on, we got that Deadpool daily. So you want to make sure you get that in all the time. You got that Cosmic Chaos, which is that if you haven't been doing that already, this is the last couple of hours of that. So if you're already doing it, then you're good. If you haven't been doing it, it's not going to much matter unless you're going to be ISO 8 building. If you are ISO 8 building, it may be beneficial to jump in there just for a quick second. And then you got Web Wonder that's already popping off as well. So you got those events going on in the story mode side of things. Versus mode side of things. God of Lies just finished up. You got the weapons text mix, which you know that's going to be on that Deadpool. We're going to talk about that momentarily. Then you got your shield events going on as well. You got about 6 days left until this season is over. So you know this is kind of go time for a lot of people. So if this is a time where you want to kind of make a move, you want to kind of punch through and go. So this is that time where you really don't want to go in and get into it. So what you got going on here is that when you got that Deadpool rocking right now, so when you're rocking with Deadpool, there's a lot of good combinations you could kind of run, but really what it comes down to is that you want to run combinations with Deadpool, like really good solid like two-man combos to kind of like offset. And because they have a lot of good upkick characters, you know, a lot of things could work right now. So one of the sets I was running is this here. So you see how I got like Deadpool, I got Captain America, and I got Captain Marvel. So the reason why I'm running with that particular lineup currently is because you got to upkick Captain America for sure. And then you could kind of utilize that with Captain Marvel. So, you know, all those countdown tiles, you could kind of get those kicking pretty fast. So that's one way you kind of run that squad. Another way you could do it, you kind of run the same squad here, and just instead of running it with Captain America, you could run it with Hawkeye. Either way, because you're going to get good action off of each. The only difference is that running it with Hawkeye, you're going to be running more so with a little bit of support action, and you'll kind of negate your purples as opposed to maybe running with Captain America. If you're running with Captain America, you know, super soldier, you get access, you get better play off of your red, you get a stun off of your blue. Even though you do get stuns off of your blue as well, get a little bit of action off your purples, you got purples kind of kicking with Deadpool too. So you're going to have to make some pretty tough decisions either way go. Excuse me. And then Captain Marvel's going to actually do what she's going to do always, you know, basically spin against those blacks and just kind of kill off those team up tiles as a countdown tiles as they come off. So you can run it either way. I'll run it like this initially. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and like heal these up real fast. You could run it like this initially, and you could probably just as good. This depends on how strong each of your characters are. So if you are a mid-tier player, probably the right way to go, if I'm not mistaken. And if when you're attacking, you kind of could approach this one of two ways. The ideal way that you probably want to approach is maybe go ahead and get Deadpool out the way, because Deadpool is going to kind of utilize, you know, interference to like block to a degree. So he'll jump in front, you know, when certain things pop off. So you definitely want to make sure that that you kind of focus on Deadpool first and foremost when you're like running your plays. They're going to take away my blue action like off already early. But the one thing that you want to kind of do is you want to kind of get those purples kind of like turning away too. Because the quicker you get those purples and get the team damage kicking, that'll definitely be more beneficial to you as well. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. So I'm definitely going to run this here. I know I should have probably played that a little bit differently. I probably played that a little bit wrong, but it's okay. Then what I could do here, I could either run, because boomerangs if I want to, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. I got the black gems there, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and take these black gems here, as opposed to I could have went ahead and got the purples. I went with the black instead of the purple, not for anything else, because I definitely want to give myself a little bit of a chance to kind of work a little bit and take them down. So take them down a little bit. So I'll go Wells, but I really wanted to finish it off right now. I'm not going to. I could hit the push me. I have enough Deadpool points. I get to push me. I can kind of kill them off, but I don't want to use that in this particular demonstration. I'm just going to use the basic hit to get the team damage going. So you see how they do about 8,000 apiece, which is pretty high, by the way. And then what I could do from here, I could go ahead and use my photonic And this is where having a championed out Captain Marvel comes into play, because when you have Photonic, I know that ideally that Deadpool's gonna probably jump in front, but I'm just gonna run it just as just in case, because Okoye is gonna probably jump right in front. Oh, actually, Okoye did take the hit. So sometimes Deadpool will jump in front in that regard. In this instance, that didn't happen. So I'm going to go ahead and keep running. Deadpool's going to be there, of course. They're going to get a little bit of action off the purple, a little bit of action off the green. But I did get a little bit of splashback damage. So that's the reason why this combination can and typically does work pretty fluidly, to be honest with you. I could use a red there. I could go explosive arrow, which I'm going to go explosive here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just spin that one out real fast so I don't have to make a play. And so you see that I took very minimal, very little damage against that unit. It wasn't like it was a super strong unit anyway, but that, that setup typically could work. So that's one of a couple of ways you could run it. So you could run it with Hawkeye, as you well saw. You could run it with Super Soldier. You could run it either way. In both regards, they both work pretty fluidly, believe it or not. The only thing is, like, there's a third way. I know you see Upkick Scarlet, an Upkick Scarlet Witch. You could run an Upkick Scarlet Witch too. It's actually not a half bad idea either. But if you run an Upkick Scarlet Witch, you may want to do something different, because you're kind of negating. You got purple. You got too much action going off the purple, because with two players being able to do team damage with the purples, I know Scarlet Witches includes a stun. Deadpool's is pretty strong. You're talking about 8,000 on average. If yours is a little bit weaker, maybe 7,000. That's still a pretty strong showing. But Scarlet Witch, her output's pretty strong too. You could go that direction and maybe take the chance of getting a stun, depending on who you're going up against. But I don't really like having two players with, very similar ability sets doing identically the same thing. So ideally, there's a third way you could maybe run this. So you see this Thor here. You could run Thor, and then if you ran Thor, my ideal thought process would maybe run something like this here. Run Thor, run Deadpool, run Riri Williams. And here's the reason why I'm saying maybe think about that. And the reason why that may come into play is a couple of reasons. One of which is, if you're getting action where three of the teams could actually run team damage pretty quickly, that may help you too. So ideally, you could do one of two things. I could do the team up to green and maybe get my greens working. But I think I'm gonna run with that anyway. I'm gonna go with my first mind and run that play and see how that works out. And they're gonna get the play on the 4. And then what I'm gonna try to do is really do one of two things. I'm either try to, well, actually, it's just going to be real simple. Whatever I get team up damage on first is really what I'm going to run. So I could do this here. I could get my purples right here, but it'll give them a chance at a yellow 4. I'm going to go ahead and run that blue. I think it was a right play. They did call that one right, so I like it, so I went with it. I could get the black gems rocking here. That's probably the right look, but I think I'm going to go with the purples in this particular instance. Get those purples out the way. Purple-green combo. Looking pretty good there. Looking to get some more blue action, so I'm going to go ahead and take this blue play here. And so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to set up so I can at least get a little bit of action off the blue, so I can generate some reds and get something that's going to generate some team damage pretty quickly. That's the game plan that I'm looking to do here. I know there's the black gems there. I'm going to play the greens here. And I know that kind of kicked out a little bit of purple action there, but it's not too bad. I am going to play the black and get the black 5 and get another black, get another set on the blues. So I got a few things working here. I could spin the magnetic repulsors like right off rip and get a little bit of action there. I'm not. I could, but I'm not. The other thing I could do, I could go ahead and, well, actually what I could do is this. I can maybe kick out the black here. Hopefully red drops into place. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm going to kick out the black here. Maybe the reds jump into place, which they didn't, but it's okay. Then I could run this purple-black combination. Actually, no, I take that back. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and run magnetic repulsors now. The reason why I want to run it, because I know I'm going to be likelihood guaranteed a good solid play off of it. And I didn't take out Doctor Strange. I thought it was, but it didn't take out Doctor Strange, which is okay. I'm not too worried about it, because with this particular play here, I could go remote control gauntlets, and remote control gauntlets will take them both out. And then with that, I could go ahead and refocus on Deadpool real fast. I could go selfless. I could go selfless intervention. I'm not going to, but I could have went that play. Not going to be the play. I'm going to go ahead and get those reds spinning right back into play. And with those red gems right back into play, I could actually maybe hit Deadpool. I could maybe wait. I'm going to wait probably a play or two just to see. I got 11 purples. That was a bad meta drop for me, because they sure set up a critical for him. So I'm gonna play this play here so I could go ahead and get the action off of Deadpool. And the only person who's taking damage is Deadpool, and that's kind of the beauty of this particular setup, because as you notice, none of the other players took any type of real damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just run the regular Deadpool drop and go ahead and do that damage. Scarlet Witch is going to be down as well. I could go selfless intervention if I wanted to. I could do this. I could go this combination, go a little bit off top. It'll take probably half, maybe a little bit more. And then I could go selfless intervention, and that should get her, left her with 240. And I still got 2 free plays to kind of work. So it really didn't mean much. I thought I was going to get her out the way, but it didn't get her out the way. She got 240 left, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and play the black gems there and just go ahead and get her out the way. The only person who took damage is Deadpool. Took a little bit, not too much, not too crazy, but I actually like that particular combination to play. So that's a couple of ways that you can run this particular set. So you probably got a day or so to actually run this set. So by the time I get it up, you probably had maybe like a half day to run it. So those are the kind of things that you probably want to look into when you're running this particular set. And you could do relatively well if you have a champion out Deadpool. Even with the champion out Deadpool and not much else, if you're a good mid-tier player with some champion out characters, you could probably do some real decent damage in that regard. So let me let you know what's been going on with my squad. I know I've been playing on the background. I haven't been really playing on camera as of late, so that's why I'm kind of doing this now, so I can kind of catch y'all up a little bit. My 2 stars, as y'all well see, has been pretty fluid. The only 2 that I'm missing now is going to be Dakin. I'm missing Dakin. I'm missing Bagman. Those are only 2 I'm missing out of my 2 stars. Shout out to E-Hero Claiming. But yeah, that's the only 2 I'm missing right now. So I've been doing as I was instructed to do, to keep cycling in and out my 2 stars, and that's been helping out pretty well. That's how my 2 stars has been working. My 3 stars has been pretty fluid as well. I'm about halfway through with my 3. Actually, I'm about 3/4 of, most of the way through with my 3 stars. The only thing I'm missing with my 3s is like Psylocke and Vision. At some point, I would definitely be able to get those on, but that's what I'm working with there. Then on my 4 stars. I'm halfway through my 4 stars for sure. Been doing pretty okay as far as like adding 4 stars on. The only one I've added on as of late is going to be the Emma Frost I popped on. I did get Invisible Woman on because I got 2 covers for her, so I had to get her on. So that's what I got working there. And then on my 5 stars, I only added 1 new 5 star, and that is that Beta Ray Bill. So I got that Beta Ray on there. So I pulled that on a cover pull session I did quietly. I didn't do it on camera, but I did pull a 5 star, and that was a 5 star I pulled, was a Beta Ray Bill. And that's how we're looking there. So I'm a little bit more than halfway through on my 5 star setup there. You see I got about 14 of them left if I really wanted to put a big focus on those. And we'll get chances and cracks at those. Actually, I didn't have much in the hole. Nothing in the hole. I got a Dakin in the hole, so if I get enough Dakins, I'll definitely try to put Dakin on. But that's what we're looking like here. So what I gotta do, man, I got a lot of covers that I gotta pull, so I'm actually gonna do this fairly quickly if y'all don't mind. I got 10 in the post taco vault we're gonna get into. I didn't do the Web Wonder. I got 12 in this new school taco vault that we're gonna get into because it's gonna change over tomorrow, so I need to get into those pretty quickly as well. What else do I got? I got some of the Behold Thanos that I didn't pull. The God of Lies I didn't pull. Magnetic Mayhem I didn't pull. What else? What else do I got? Then I have 5 in the latest Legends, 2 in the Mighty, 9 in the Heroic. I got 50 in the elite, and I got 48 in the standard. So this is what I'm going to do, just to cut away on some time. I'm not going to pull all the standards one by one. I am going to quick pull all of those and make sure we get those cooking pretty fast. So while this is going, just to let y'all know, everything has been good. Family's been doing solid right now. If y'all, just in case y'all forgot or y'all unaware, my son, he's actually a Marine, as y'all well know. That's why I'm rocking the hat. Shout out to my son. He's actually getting ready to make his trip over to Florida, so he'll be actually doing his classes and his training out there. He had finished his boot camp, been doing extremely well so far, so definitely want to let y'all know about that. So throw your prayers out to him as he's been doing well. My daughter Silhouette, she's getting prepared for her winter guard session, so she's got back in action with that. She's doing well. My stepdaughter Miss Trent, she's been doing good too. She's been in school doing her thing, doing really well with her dancing and stuff, so everything's been solid in the mix. So the kids is doing well, so I'm proud of all three of them. They've been rocking real solid, so it's been definitely a good look. So that's what's been happening in the downtime, just to let y'all know. The missus is doing well, of course, so we've been holding things down here. So, but for myself, everything has been cool with me. Just working, just doing my thing. I haven't had a chance to, get my game on cam, but we'll get a little bit more of that going on. And we got some things working. I was in the box, chopping it up with Miss Trent and the missus, and we got some things cooking. So once we get that working a little bit, I will let y'all know as we go along what some of the things that we're gonna be branching out and doing and introducing to y'all. We're gonna be doing something for the ladies in particular, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We'll be talking about that a little bit more as we get a little bit more prepared to do it, so just be on the lookout for that. If y'all don't see it directly on this particular page, I may cross promote it on this particular page. If not, y'all can always check me on my Instagram or anything else. Y'all can check me on one of those. You'll see some of the cross promotion there and what we're working on as we go along. So definitely want to get into that a little bit, but a little bit later once we get everything a little bit more ready. So that's been cooking as well. What else? If you're in, I know if y'all in the sports world, y'all heard about that Kobe Bryant, him and his daughter passing away, with a lot of the people being in the California area. That hit us real crazy out here, because it's not just Kobe Bryant and his daughter, which is super important, because he was an icon and a figure, not just a sports figure. He was an icon and figure to the neighborhood. He was a Newport Beach. He was lived out there for a long period of time. So a lot of people who lived in the area, in which I don't live necessarily in Newport Beach, but I'm in that Orange County area. So a lot of people got a chance to really interact and cross through and interact with him and his family from time to time. So, and he was always like a good, gracious dude. So you definitely want to just throw your prayers to their family, and even the extended family, like the coach from OCC, the baseball coach out there, and their family. Throw your prayers and blessings out to them, because it's a tough time for all of them. It's not just Kobe and his daughter that was going through it. It's all of them. They all lost, they all lost life. They all had major league impact. And they all were just kind of doing the same thing, which is crazy. They were all doing the same thing, just making sure that their daughters were doing the things that they love, is play basketball. They also happen to play basketball on the same team, and Kobe did them the honor of actually, transporting them via helicopter to go ahead and make sure they get to their, their destinations, and to play quick, to play in a quick fashion, so they can make sure that they, that they will be able to have the opportunity to fly in a helicopter and stuff. There's a lot of kids, who wouldn't have those type opportunities to do such things. Even if you're playing on the team with Kobe, how many times you could say you have the opportunity to just fly in a helicopter, and you're flying with Kobe's, daughter, and playing with Kobe and the family themselves. Most people, 99% of the people, don't have the opportunity to do things like that, and these people had the opportunity to do things and have those experiences, and who knows the type of conversations that they had. But one of the things that, that came out from what everybody's been saying is that Kobe was always a stand-up, a gracious dude. It's one of those things, like a lot of people say, we kind of saw Kobe grow up right before our eyes. If you're a little bit older, if you're over the age of 25, 30 or so, if you saw Kobe and his basketball accolades, but you saw his life accolades and stuff as well, you saw that he kind of maneuvered and grew an awful lot, and he really was he really grew up, and he went through a lot of changes in his life, and a lot of things were really just for the good. He did a lot of good things when he was out there, from the charities that he would support to the to the coming up with the Mamba camps, where you have an opportunity for kids, and kids to go out there and train and get their sports, and he surrounded them with good coaches and stuff. And that was the one thing, that he was riding with good coaches, good people. He always had a good team of people around him. So that was always a very, very good look. And the people who he had around him in his camp was definitely people who he valued. So to lose their lives as well is pretty tough as well. So throw your prayers out to Kobe, Gianna, and their family, of course, but all the extended families of people who lost their life there. So definitely put your prayers and blessings out to them. If you're getting this, I know there's supposed to be a Laker game on tomorrow. I know that they are going to postpone that, because I know the Laker organization is all broken up behind it, and a lot of these games do have really big implications. And I know that a lot of the players, it's going to be tough for them to even play. Even if they played a month from now, it's still going to be tough for them to play. That first game that they get back and play at Staples, it's going to be tough. When they had the Grammys yesterday at at the Staples and all that stuff, it was tough to have all that out there, because when you had all those things popping off, the whole mindset was like, yo, we lost somebody who was an icon, not just to sports. He was just a stand-up dude who was worldwide, national, international known. There's very few people who didn't know who Kobe Bryant was. And there's a lot of athletes, there's a lot of stars where they do pretty well, but they're not known like Kobe. Kobe is one of those dudes, like a Jordan, like a Tiger Woods, like a Tom Brady, amongst others, who was just extremely known. And he's one of those ones where, people really knew and really followed along with Kobe in his life. And it was good to see, towards the tail end, one thing that I always look to is like the moment in time when he was sitting with his daughter courtside, and they were just talking basketball, and they were engaged in that type conversation. And I know they had the cameras peered on them, but it was just those type moments that you see, not just Kobe just being there just to kind of show off. He was there trying to teach his daughter something, which was super important. As a parent, you could nothing but love and respect that. So that's what I take away from Kobe. Everybody knows about his basketball accolades. You don't have to replay all that. To me, he's still probably either on the Mount Rushmore or like right outside the Mount Rushmore, but definitely in the top 10, no question. You can make a very good argument to see that, to see if he's in the top 5. Just depends on how you rank certain people. But as far as like being one of the greatest Lakers of all time, you could definitely make a great case for that. Between him and Magic, of course, you could definitely make a case for that for sure. So, like I said, throw your prayers and your thanks out to them, and then throw your blessings out there. Throw your blessings out their way as well. So definitely, that's been going on in our area too. So I definitely wanted to address that as well. So, but that's it, y'all. That's all that's been going on, and in life in general, So, just value each moment as you can. Just cherish each moment as you have them. Everything is not the end of the world. Even when things go bad, there's always things that could go worse. There's always things that could be better. So just value each and every moment that you have, and just cherish it as much as you can. Is live life here to your fullest. The one thing that Kobe said, they always say about the Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality is real simple. He gave everything max effort. He didn't slouch. He didn't like halfway do it. When he said he was going to get involved and do it, he was hard in the paint doing it. That was the Mamba mentality, having that focus, that drive, that motivation to deliver the best at all times, every single time. That's what Mamba mentality is. It's really that simple. It was nothing that was elaborate. It's really, that's what it came down to. And it's not something that, you necessarily have to read in a book or anything. It's something that Kobe actually displayed on a day-to-day basis. And the people who he interacted with, he implored that on them, and they started to infuse that in their lives as well. So that's really what it came down to. From outsider looking in, that's what it came down to. I know my Miss Trent asked me, did I ever get the chance to like meet and shake hands with Kobe Bryant. No, I've seen Kobe Bryant, not just going to games. I've seen Kobe Bryant in, a few different interfaces, a few different facets, like in the neighborhoods and stuff, but never to the point where it was like a handshake or anything like that. But, in those interactions, seeing him interact with other people, you saw that he was real good. Actually took the time to shake hands with people and stuff. So he was really good and really stand up in that regard. So, but I didn't get the chance to shake his hand. I did get a chance to see him outside of the basketball court, which was kind of cool. But I never got a chance to really shake his hands, and really just like, thank him and appreciate him for his grind, his hustle, and his being a stand-up dude. So if I had that chance, that would be just exactly what I would say. No fanboyism, none of that stuff. Just, I appreciate you for everything you did on the court, and definitely appreciate you for everything that you held down off the court, including his Oscars and everything else. So that's the way that way I would approach it if I had a chance to, shake hands with him in real life. So outside of that, let's get back into these pools. So we're in these heroics. You got them 2 stars, 3 stars, and 4 stars. We didn't get much out of those elite packs. I was kind of shooting through those elites. We didn't get too much out of them. We did get a 3-star Thor out of this one. The heroics were kind of rolling through pretty well. I think I did get a lot of 2 stars, so we'll see how those 2 stars shake up. I do need some action on 2 stars, but I didn't get too much out for that at all. So you see kind of her working a lot of 2 stars, not much 3-star or 4-star action. Got us a 3-star there. Got a 3-star Storm, which actually is pretty good. I can actually utilize that, I think. Got a 4-star there. That'll work. Hey now. 4-star Wasp. I don't think I have Wasp on, though. Don't think I have Wasp on, but that's a good 4-star. I ain't going to be mad at the 4-star at all. I don't know if I have enough coinage to get that 4-star off, but we'll see as we go along. Then we got a 2-star Thor there. So that's kind of where we're looking like there. Then I have 2 in the Mighty. So Mighty's going to give you 3 stars and 4 stars if I'm not mistaken. So you got cracks at 4 stars, cracks at 3 stars. You don't get these Mighties very easily. They are fairly hard to come by, but once you do, they're actually pretty decent pulls. So let's see what we got with these. Let's see if we get a 3-star there. Another 3-star Ragnarok. I did pull a Ragnarok, I think, once already. Then we're going to get one more out of here. See if we get a 4. Got another 3-star there, 3-star Cyclops, which is cool. I'm cool with that. So I'm kind of push those Cyclops a little bit. So we'll get some run. We'll run those latest legends at the tail end of things, of course. Let's go ahead and start spinning some of these out real fast. Magnetic Mayhem, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, similar to what you get with heroics. I think I'm going to have to put that Dakin on pretty soon because I did see a lot of Dakins pop off. So may have to pop in as well. 3-star Iron Fist is a good pull as well. So doing good there. We're going to pull these ones as well. Same thing. Just got a better chance to get Loki if it's a 3-star. We pulled a 2-star Thor, which I think I just started to wrap around. I just sold that one off. I'm starting to wrap that around and upkick that again. So, and then we got a Human Torch there. So looking good there. And the Thanos, same setup, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. The only difference is you got a better chance to get Thanos if it so happens to be a 3-star, of course. We got a Bullseye there, which will get some run off that, of course. Most of the 2 stars we're going to get run off anyway, so we're cool with that. 3-star Daredevil. Not mad at that. I think Daredevil is still my highest rated 3-star, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got back-to-back 3s off of it. Another Cyclops there. So a lot of run with Cyclops lately. That's crazy, but I could dig it. I'm with that. Then in the new school talk about, you got that Yondu sitting in there. I would love to get that. You got that Lockjaw in there. I would love to get that too. You got Spider-Man, you got Daredevil, She-Hulk, Deadpool, Gamora, couple of more shots of Cyclops amongst others. Let's go ahead and spin these off real fast. So we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. Nothing too fire. We did get that Wasp. That was pretty cool. I could dig that. But a lot of Cyclops, but I was trying to push Cyclops anyway. That's why he's still in my favorites. So I'll just kind of move those on. Oh, got a health packs. I could definitely use some health packs for sure if I'm going to be running these versus events. So I'm not really mad at that. Let's see what we got. We're going to keep spinning them really fast. I'm not trying to hold y'all too long. Another Dakin there. So I think I'm going to have to make room. I only have 2,000 coins. I've been using a lot of coins, using a lot of ISO and moving up some of my characters. So I basically went through 1 million worth of ISO in the last month. And so I'm looking to build a little bit before I start upkicking a lot. But in the same token, I'm not going to be too conservative with them. If I need to move them, I will. some more health packs there. I'm not even mad at that. Another 5 there. But I could definitely use a lockjaw, and I could definitely use that Yondu. I mean, either one would be like real beneficial because I could definitely get a little bit of run on both of them, and that would definitely help. Cause I would definitely utilize both of those covers because they both need exactly those as well. And even if I get a legendary coin, I'm not even mad at that. It's been a minute since I got a legendary coin off the Taco Vault. I did get one a little while ago. I think it's about a month ago when I got one, but I could definitely use another one for sure. So definitely not mad at that as well. So definitely moving along pretty good here. A lot of ISO. Got a 3-star Magneto. We'll take that 3-star Magneto top end. Just in case y'all don't know what top end means on the Taco Vault portion of things. 3 stars from anything that's considered a 3-star and 4 stars a top end. Anything on the bottom is a 2, with the exception of those. I could definitely utilize those coins for sure. So we'll definitely could use any coinage because that would definitely help in opening up some roster spots for me. Currently, the way that it stands, I only have enough room to maybe open up 2 more. So if I could open up a 3rd one, that would definitely be beneficial. I think I used a little bit when I was doing some versus event to try to hold positions to make sure I get certain covers, which worked out well too. Ooh, some more. Hey now, another 250 there. We'll definitely take those. Can we get a Yondu though? Can we get that Yondu out the way? Can we pull that? Can we get a Yondu? Got an Iron Man. We still got some top end. We got an Iron Man. I could definitely dig that too. I'm not even mad. And then we got 10 in the post Taco Vault. Normally the post Taco Vault, I don't even remember what's in the post. But 9 times out of 10, what you're going to get in the post Taco Vault is going to be ISO 8. 9 times out of, ooh, we'll take that 10,000 worth of ISO 8 though. That's a 4-star pull right there, by the way. That's 10,000 ISO 8. And we could definitely use that 10K worth of ISO 8. Definitely a good pull there. That's basically as top end as you're going to get when it comes to ISO 8. So that's definitely a good pull. Definitely good about that. Some more ISO 8 coming in right behind it. I could definitely use it too. Because like I said, I spent about $1 mil worth of ISO 8. If I had last look, I was at like 2.1 mil. I'm at 1.3 mil at this current point in time. So I'm definitely cool with getting ISO 8 at this point in time. Because when you're moving up 4 stars and 5 stars, that ISO 8 kicks in pretty extensively. So we're doing pretty well so far. Doing pretty well. Black Widow there. I'm not even mad at that. So I got, what, about 5 more? Got about 5 more to pull. Something to that effect. I don't know. I lost count a little bit. So I'll look right now. See how many I have. Some more ISO 8. 1,000 worth of ISO 8. I got 6 or 5 or 6 more. Something to that effect. I'm not sure which one it is. But we'll work with it. So pulling really good. More ISO 8 there. So and it's funny because every time I talk about ISO 8, if y'all see any of my earlier videos, like back a couple of years ago, I used to be so mad getting ISO 8 because I needed cover so bad. And then now it's the opposite. It's like, I mean, I could do without a few of these like 2-star covers and really use some ISO 8 at this point. I'm really kind of like the opposite mindset right now, only because I'm at that point in time when the ISO 8 is like super important right now. So but coming out the post Taco Vault, this is what you typically get 9 times out of 10. It's a rarity if you get like a 3 or 4 star top end. So this is typically how this goes. So as much ISO 8 as I get out of this is cool, and then we'll pull the rest of these covers as we go along. But we're looking pretty well so far. Looking pretty well. Got the 10K with the ISO 8. So we're going to go ahead and break these covers down. We got 127 to break down. So we're going to break these down. We'll do the 2 stars first. And we'll go ahead and break those down as well. I didn't get no... Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't get no green storm. I didn't get no green storm covers. That's all bad. We're going to move up. We're going to move up Black Widow real fast. Black Widow's going to move up probably 113 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 113 is right. We're going to go ahead and save... We're going to save that. We got 3 in a hole there. We're going to move that we're going to move that bullseye up. That bullseye's going to move to like 98. 98, maybe more than that. 99. 99 is good. So he's up to 99, so we're good there. Human Torch is going to move up a little bit as well. Probably 122. Actually 123. So 123 there. We got a recruit token as well, so we're good there. Dakin, we got a few Dakins. We'll figure out what to do with Dakins as we go along. We're gonna go ahead and We're going to go ahead and upkick some of these. We're going to upkick some of these if we can. So get these working. So we're pretty good there. So Thor's moving up as well. I just sold off my Thor. So moving him up a little bit. I'm going to use some of that isolate to go ahead and move him up to get ready to be champion out. And then we're going to move Captain Marvel up. 118 probably. Nope. 120. Wow. Did pull a few more than expected. I didn't see what I got out of the standard. So a little bit of a shock there, but not too crazy. We're going to move Wolverine up as well. I did sell him off, and he's in the process of re-championing in. So we're good there. We're going to save that Storm cover as well. And then we'll go ahead and move up this Steve Rogers, of course. So we got a lot of Steve Rogers. 121 of those Steve Rogers. We're good with that. 121 on the Steve Rogers. We got Hawkeye that needs to move up as well. Hawkeye is going to move up a little bit. Well, a lot of it. 138. Wow. That was a lot of cover sitting there. So 138 for Hawkeye. Good there. Moonstone's going to get some run too. Move up Moonstone a little bit. Moonstone's going to move up 129. That's a lot of cover sitting there for Moonstone. So we did pull a lot of twos. Magneto's going to get a little bit of run too. Some more heroic tokens. So we'll be pulling those momentarily as well. 114. So we're good there. And then we're going to save. Dog, that's all I could save? Wow. Wow, that's all I could do. What I could do is this. What if should I wait and just get the pool and just champion those out? Or should I just go ahead and champion those and just move them? Well, no, I'm going to hold them. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm going to hold them for right now. I'm not worried about it. Let's go ahead and work on these 3 stars here. Bullseye. We'll go ahead and move Bullseye up. He's going to move up to 198. Iron Man's going to move up to 216. Magneto will move up to 223. Cyclops will move up a bunch. I can move him up to move 237. Then I could use this. He'll move up to 240. So we're good there. Daredevil will move up some as well. 244. Iron Fist will move up to 218. Rags will move up a couple as well. 201. Storm will move up a little bit too. 236. So we're good there. We got Thor. It's going to give us a little bit of run. 219 there. We got Hood's going to move up to 200. Just cross over the 200 mark. I did get a Psylocke, as y'all will see. Got a Blade there as well. Moves up to 219. Doctor Strange will move up to 221. We got a Hawkeye that will move up to 233. And then the Gambit's going to move up to 205. That's good there. Then Angel move up to 194. Dog, Angel's not even over the 200 mark. And then we got a Deadpool as well, 223. And then we got that Psylocke sitting in the hole, which we're good with that. We got a Wasp there. And no 5 stars there. So we're not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get right back into it. We still got a few more that we got to pull. We got 6 heroics, man. But that was a lot of heroics that was sitting in there. So let's go ahead and pull them. Hopefully we get a, you know what I would like out of, if it's a, nah, we need a 3 or 4 star. Let's just be 100. 3 or 4 star. If I get a 2 star, I want it to be that green Storm, so I could go ahead and champion her out. Another Ares there. Good there. Can we get a 3 or 4 star? Ooh, got 3 star. We'll take that 3 star. 3 star Kamala Khan. We could work with that. That's good. Another 2 star there. 2 star Hawkeye right there. And then the last one we're looking at. Ooh, 4 star. Hey now. Hey now. 4 star Gamora. Hey now. Hey now. We'll take that all day long. That's real good. So 4 star Gamora looking good there. Not mad at that. So let's go ahead and get these legends off the way as well. Y'all know those are 3 stars and 4 stars. I mean, excuse me. My fault. 4 stars and 5 stars. Excuse me. And in those 5 stars, you get that Beta Ray Bill, Carnage, and that Professor X. You got a 1 out of 7 chance. I so happen to have 6. So I'm a little bit out of range of getting that 7th one. But we'll see as we pull as we go along. Let's see if we get one of them. We're going to start off with a 4 star first. 4 star Kraven is cool. Kraven's okay. I could dig Kraven. Another 4-star right there. That'll be our second 4-star there. 4-star Rogue, which will get a little bit of runs. I could definitely use Rogue because Rogue could get a little bit of action and been moving up progressively for me. There go a 5-star. Hopefully it's a beta ray bill. Hopefully it's a beta ray bill, because I could definitely match up with another beta ray. Let's see what we got. Professor X. We could work with Professor X too. That's a good pull right there. Good pull. We did get the 5-star out of it. Very good pull there. Another 4-star there. Red Hulk 4-star. Not mad at that at all. That's a good pull too. Let's see, we'll get back into it. Another 4-star right there. 4-star Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen could get some run too. Been moving up progressively on the squad as well. And then we got one more 4-star there. And then we'll get that, and that's going to be Wakan. I don't know if Wakan's any good or not. Y'all got to let me know. One of those new characters I haven't did that much research on, so I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. But we shall see as we go along. Now, I am going to go ahead and go into the classics because the classics has been fairly good for me. We're going to pull a couple of classic covers and see what we got. 4-star right there. We got a 4-star Jean Grey. Good start right there. Let's pull another one. Let's pull another one. Another 4-star there. Another 4-star Juggernaut. Juggernaut's pretty fire. I'm not even going to front. Juggernaut's been giving a lot of teams, been sitting on a lot of teams, been giving a lot of people problems. So Juggernaut's not bad at all. Got to maybe look into getting Juggernaut on. Here's another pull here. Another 4-star there. 4-star Iceman, we could definitely use that. I think that would put Iceman pretty close to championing as well. So that's the reason why I was going to go into those classics anyway, because I get a lot of these covers I normally wouldn't get. Another 4-star here. We got a 4-star Medusa. That could work too. We could work with Medusa. Medusa could get some run too. Yeah, we could definitely utilize that. Let's pull this one. Another 4-star dog. All 4-star, not 1 5. Wow, we just got 1 5-star so far. Dazzler. Dazzler's okay. Don't know if I'm going to put Dazzler on, but Dazzler's okay. Not mad. Let's pull this one right here. Can we get a 5? Another 4-star right there. Not mad at it. Black Cat, pretty good there. And then let's pull one more. Let's pull one more. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna pull the last one out of this one right here, the Good Fortune. I'll pull the last one out of this one. Why not? 4-star or 5-star, doesn't matter. I'm gonna pull it out of the Good Fortune. Let's see what we got. Y'all see the 5 stars? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? I don't even know what was available for the 5-star. That's the whole crazy thing behind it. Oh, that's so crazy. I don't even know which 5 stars is there, so it's going to be a surprise to me. I don't even know what's available for the 5s. Let's go get it. Okoye. Okay. The 5-star Okoye. Okay, we could kind of work with that. So, good pull there. I'm not even mad at that. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to break these down super fast. A lot of these 4-stars I can't even utilize right now. I got to save that Iceman cover because I think Iceman is 1 or 2 away from champion out. So, he's got that Iceman cover's got to go in the hole. The Medusa could go up. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and move Medusa up to 213. Give Medusa some run. That Jean Grey is going to move up a little bit. We'll give Medusa a little bit of push too. Why not? This is why I'm using a lot of ISO 8s, because I'm doing this stuff here. Cherry Bomb right there. We'll move Spider-Gwen up. 188. That's cool there. We'll move Rogue up too. Sugar going down. Move up to 156. We could do that too. And then everything else, I'll have to bank that Gamora cover too. Wow. I got to bank that Gamora one as well. Got to bank that cover in there too. So we got Wasp, Kraven, Red Hulk, Wakan, Juggernaut, Dazzler, and Black Cat. Y'all gotta let me know which ones to put on. And then the 5-stars, y'all know I got Professor X and Okoye. Both of those are pretty good. So Okoye, pretty solid, as y'all well know. That's the 5-star variation. That Professor X is pretty solid too. Signal boost, as y'all well know, both is high. Y'all let me know what's good. So that's what I got for that. That's what I got for this, y'all. We are good to go. We're going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. True Indeed, of course. Y'all know who I represent. It's Holy Circle Gaming, like always. It's God above everything. Till the next time, family, we'll do it again soon. Salute.